right, I'm going to call this meeting of the IFEDA to order. Is the Deputy City Administrator still in the room?
Yes.
Okay, so if she could note that all 5 commissioners are present, I would appreciate that. First item 3A is to the IFEDA meeting minutes from October 19th, 2020.
So moved.
Motion by Commissioner Droba.
Second.
Second by Commissioner Deitch. Any discussion? Hearing no discussion, those in favor signify by saying aye. Aye.
Aye.
Opposed?
Aye.
Oh.
Any opposed?
No opposed.
Sorry, not a roll call vote. My bad. Do you want me to do a roll call vote? Normally,
Nope.
if I'm there, we don't. Anybody? Nothing? Okay, next item is the special meeting minutes from December 21st, 2020. Your pleasure with that.
So moved.
Moved by Commissioner Droba.
Second.
Second by Commissioner Deitch. Any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? No opposed. That will carry. I can't see. Do we have an audience?
We have no audience. And just for your
Okay.
knowledge, Councillor Bowler has stepped out of the room.
What the heck, Walter? Okay, and accounts payable, we have no financial reports, correct?
Correct.
Okay, so then with that comes the election of officers. My time is done.
No.
Mr. Mayor, I'm going to let you handle this one since you're in the room.
Okay. I hand the off to Betty really quick.
I believe at this time we need to swear in and do the oath of office for Harley Droba, Commissioner, and Michael Holden, Commissioner, for the International Falls EDA before you move on to election of officers.
Have at it.
We can do it. Well, do we want to do them separate together?
It's up to you guys. You want to do them separate or together?
We can do them together. Let's save time.
That's fine.
Mike, you do something, we're going to have it.
I'm going to lift my copy to read. So if you want to raise your right hand and repeat after me. I, Michael Holden, and I, Harley Droba,
I, Harley Droba,
I, D. Michael Holden,
do solemnly swear that I will support the Constitution of the United States
solemnly
swear
swear
to
that I will
support the Constitution of the United States
and of the state of Minnesota,
and of the state of Minnesota,
and faithfully and to the best of my ability
and faithfully and to the best of my ability
discharge the duties of Commissioner
discharge the duties of Commissioner
for the International Falls Economic Development Authority
for the International Falls Economic Development Authority
in and for the City of International Falls during my continuance in office.
and for the City of International Falls during my continuance of office.
I further understand that service on this board
I further understand that service on this board
may result in my receipt of confidential information
may result in my receipt of confidential information
and agree that such information shall not be disclosed
and agree that such information shall not be disclosed
except as otherwise authorized.
except for otherwise authorized.
Thank you.
That was deep.
And then if I could have you sign that, right? Perfect, thank you.
Not too hard to spell, Hurley.
Thank you. I don't know who you're talking to. I don't know. Can you ask Joe his comment there about just going to elect officers? You have no other business?
Okay, we just swore in myself and Commissioner Holden. Both of us are new to this after the election last time. So the first, the item that we have for the election of officers, as of right now, Joe Kraus is the president of the EDA. I am taking over right now just for the purpose of being in the room to do the election of officers. So at this time, the chair would entertain a motion for the position of president of the International Falls EDA Board.
I'll make a motion, Joe Crouch.
We have a motion for Joe Kraus. Do we have a second?
Second.
We have a second by Walt Buller. Any other nominations? Any other nominations? I would make the nomination for Mike Holden as the president of the I-Falls EDA. Is there a second to that?
I'll second.
We have a second by Commissioner
President.
President Kraus. All right. Are there any other nominations for president? Any other nominations for president? Any other nominations for president? All right. So then, President Kraus, do you accept the motion for your continued service?
I do not.
Okay. So then, Commissioner Holden, do you accept the position of president?
Yes, I will.
Okay. With no other nominations, the chair would call the question on the new president of the I-Falls EDA as Mike Holden. Call the question. You can abstain.
Aye.
Aye.
And I will vote yes. Motion carries 5-0. I will hand the gavel.
Mr. Mayor.
Yes?
Can I just note, thank you, gentlemen, for your confidence. I just feel that at this time, with Commissioner Holden being on KEDA and having lots of good ideas, that a passing of the gavel is appropriate at this time. Get somebody new, some new perspective.
Thank you, Joe.
Okay, so now you would ask for the vice president nominations.
Oh, okay. All right. So we'll get to the vice president now. We need a nomination for vice president.
I would nominate Joe Kraus.
Okay.
We have a second?
Okay.
Any other nominations?
Any other nominations for vice president? Any other nominations for vice president? Any other nominations for vice president?
Nominations closed.
Nominations are closed.
All those in favor?
All those in favor say aye.
I will accept.
Oh, yeah, good, because you got it.
Good.
He said he will accept?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Now moving on to treasurer. Need a nomination for treasurer?
Mr. President,
Yes.
can I note that these positions are purely, aside from president and vice president, as in you would run the meeting if you were unable, I would run the meeting, but it feels to me that the positions of treasurer, assistant treasurer, and secretary are definitely something that we're going to want to usually put staff into, although I don't believe that Brad is there, but he is, I think, our acting treasurer.
That's correct.
Is that correct?
Yeah. And with that being said, I would make the motion to have Brad as the treasurer.
Second.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure that was clear, that with with President Holden being new, that he understood where we're at on those.
Okay. Thank you. Any more nominations for treasurer? Any more nominations for treasurer? Any more nominations for treasurer? Closed. All those in favor say aye.
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 You have assistant treasurer too, huh?
Yep. And then historically, that has been Betty.
Okay. So, any nominations for assistant treasurer?
I'll make the motion for Betty.
Second. Okay.
I will second that nomination.
Okay, let him second it.
You're third now.
Don't roll your eyes at me.
It was a smirk.
I can hear. Oh,
Okay. Any more nominations for assistant treasurer? Any more nominations for assistant treasurer? Any more nominations for assistant treasurer? None? Closed? All those in favor, say aye.
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 Moving on to secretary.
I would make the motion to have Ken Anderson, the secretary of the EDA.
Okay.
Second.
We have a second. for
Second,
Joe?
okay. Any more nominations for secretary? Any more nominations for secretary? Any more nominations for secretary? There is none. Closed. All those in favor say aye.
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 And that ends the election of officers. Do we have a director's secretary report?
Not this evening.
Not at this time, okay. Any other business?
I have one question, and I just need some clarification on the loan that we decided that we were going to do. Does that go through the EDA, or does that go through the City of International Falls? Who does someone contact for that?
Which loan are you talking?
The 9,000, oh, Emma, please. Oh,
Oh, the economic relief?
yes.
Oh, yes.
Is that through the city or through the IFEDA? Do they have to have a meeting to let that go? How does it work if someone applies for that?
We were finalizing, I don't have that in front of me. We were finalizing some of the details. I thought you guys hammered out some of the details on between the administrator and the city attorney on if somebody went default, what we could or couldn't
Right.
do.
Mr. Mayor, if I might, I apologize if I'm talking over somebody because I can't hear the girls. But it was my understanding that in that special meeting on the 21st that authority was already given to city administration to make those loans without having to call a special meeting.
Okay, that was what my question was. Thank you. You have satisfied my concern.
Okay.
I'm nothing but satisfaction for you, Harley.
Any other business out there?
Yep. Thank you.
There is none? Adjourn the meeting.